Welcome back, friends. So our Sprinter van has been cranking kind of slow lately, and I think it's the battery. I hope it's a battery. Fingers crossed. So my buddy Mike, he works at Mercedes-Benz of Smithtown. He got me a battery. Went and picked it up today, so we'll be doing that. I don't know if there's a lot of videos of how to replace a battery, but we'll show it on ours just so it's out there. It won't hurt, right? It's a big boy. She weighs a ton, and it actually sits right where your feet go, under the driver's seat. So we'll show you guys how to take that apart, put it back together, and hopefully this fixes our issue. And it's not something stupid like an alternator or anything like that. So let's get to it. Quick look around our little workhorse. We had vinyl wrap done by Evolve Graphics in Ronkonkoma. And our Sprinter is a 13. I've had it for about 5 years now. It's almost paid off, thank God. The battery actually sits right under there. So we got to take off this trim, pull up the bottom carpet, and get to it. I'll give you guys a little walk around how we set up the van. So the whole reason why I got it was because it was gray, and we needed a work van for the shop. So this worked out well. We powder coated the wheels a nice dark black charcoal color, which actually looks pretty good. And I actually put larger tires on there. These Kumho's AT51s are pretty awesome. They last forever. They ride pretty quiet, and this is, I believe, the biggest size that you could fit on a stock Sprinter. I have no rubbing or anything with it. It's a, what size is it? Oh, it's a 265/75, and these are 16s. So this is a 2500 6-cylinder diesel. Unfortunately, the hood started fading on me. I think this might have had like a small front end collision, and they repainted the hood. So we'll be taking care of that. So it's this that's kind of fading, and this headlight's kind of screwed up. But this actually happened within the last 5 years, so we'll take care of it. They actually have an updated version of this one. Well, the whole front end is different. So since I have to paint the hood, replace the headlight, I was actually kind of thinking of doing a front end conversion, but that's just me talking silly, I think. But yeah, she's a looker. I had it ceramic coated and detailed at one point, but she's a workhorse, so it gets dirty a lot. I'll show you guys inside, or not. Let me unlock it. All right, she's all unlocked. The cockpit's pretty roomy. I have the safety panel, privacy panel, whatever you want to call it, with the glass that came with it. The previous owners had road cases back here, so they beat the back up pretty good, but for what we use it for, it works. We always have a ton of tires and metal and stuff, patio furniture. We'll be KK finishing, we'll be recoating, so it's pretty spacious, and I can pretty much stand up in it, which is awesome. This is actually the smallest version of the Sprinter, so it's actually low roof, and it's the short one. They actually sell them longer and taller, so those are big boys. We didn't really need that, not yet at least, but she's a trooper. We actually just had a bunch of maintenance done on it. The turbo got replaced, 2 injectors, and the full turbo back got replaced. Sprinter had a recall for the DEF system, so they replaced all that stuff under warranty, which was awesome. But let's get through this battery, get this thing over with before it starts raining, because it's kind of crappy out. There's the other project coming soon. Alright, so those were 3 T27s. They just removed that kick panel, and then now you should be able to remove this floor mat. There she goes. Bringing us to the battery compartment. Let's get that apart. Those kick plate screws, those were T25s. These panel bolts screws are T27s. So sorry for that confusion. She is. This is still the original battery from 2013, so she did good. It lasted us for a long time, and that's why I wanted to get an OEM battery from Mercedes again, because they seem to last the longest. And actually, for the price at the dealer that we got it for, it's really not even much more expensive or expensive at all, more expensive at all than the ones that are at, you know, AutoZone or Advanced Auto or anything. So I think it's well worth it. Get the OEM, pop that in there. So let's see how we can remove this one. 90% of the time the clamps are 10mm bolt screws, nuts, whatever you want to call them. Pop those guys out, get them nice and loose. That's a lot of wires connected to this thing, damn. Alright, get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Alright, so to release the battery, there is, over on the left hand side by the negative terminal, there's one 10mm bolt that is way down in there. So you're gonna need an extension with a 10mm to get down here and to release it. So make that two 10mm bolts. One is on this side, one is on that side, and it comes with this nifty bracket that holds the bolts. So after you're done, you have to drop it back down to hold the battery down to lock it in place. And now here comes the hard part, because it's super tight in here. It actually wasn't so bad to yank her out of there. I'll show you the compartment. You can actually see the underside of the truck through here. All right, now that the battery is out, I'll show you the compartment. And there's like drainage holes. And also, this is a vent tube for the battery. Any fumes that kind of come out of the battery goes into there. So you actually want to swap that over from the old battery, which is right here, it's a little elbow, to the new battery as a precaution. I'm sure with that it would be okay, but better safe than sorry. And then obviously remove your terminal plugs. All right, she's ready to go back in. Alrighty, we got our vent all hooked up. This can go down. On the right side of the battery, there's a little slot for the battery to slip under to, and then these guys can go back into their place, and that's what holds down this side of the battery. You'll see it'll kind of fit into its own spot, and then you take the extension with the 10mm secure it down, and that's that. And obviously put the terminals back on. Alright, she's in here nice and secure, no, not going anywhere. We'll put the top panel back on and probably vacuum the side a little bit. It's freaking filthy under here. And put the carpet back on, and then that's it. And hopefully that'll fix our problem now. Also, I just noticed that these T27 screws here, they don't need to completely come out. The panel is actually slotted, so you can just put it on, slide it up, and then we can tighten her up. Let's start her up, make sure everything works. Definitely started a lot quicker than with the old battery, so hopefully that fixed the issue. Hopefully this was the issue. The battery's pretty old, you know, it's 2021. This was made in 13, so if that was the original battery, it was probably time for her. I'm gonna clean everything up, finish vacuuming, and wrap up the video here. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate the views. If you like the little content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, consider subscribing if you're interested, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.